This episode of Penn Point starts right now. This episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook at www.audiblepodcast.com/penpoint. But I'm going to talk a little bit about this article right here, which is on the ABC News website. And I'll just hold it up just like that so you can see it. See that right there? You see that right there? So they can find it later. The headline is, ABC News, Atheist ministers struggle with leading the faithful. 2 active ministers say they no longer believe in God and no one knows. And there's this article, ABC News, about these 2 ministers who my heart goes out to, you know, because I've always said, and I'll say this again and again, the fastest way to become an atheist is to read the Bible. All you got to do is read that, read it all the way through. Don't pick out little parts of it. Don't pick out the spin. Don't look at the, do unto others and pull that out. Don't look at the 10 Commandments and pull that out. Don't pull out, take the great stuff like the Sermon on the Mount and other stuff like that, the Psalms. Don't pull that out and groove on that. Don't pull out the things that they pull out of context and talk about how great the Bible is. I mean, start at in the beginning and end with that crazy fucking revelation, psycho, acid trip shit, Start at the beginning, read all the way through. It doesn't take you that long, okay? And there is a lot of begets and stuff that you can kind of skim over a little bit, right? So you can get through the Bible pretty fast. And it's available free everywhere. It's in your hotel room, Gideon's Bible, if Penn and Teller haven't stolen them, because we always take them with us, throw them away. It's also, it's online, it's everywhere, it's free, it costs you nothing. Make sure you get it free. You don't want to add to, the bestseller of all time. We really want Harry Potter to beat the Bible. And just read it from beginning to end. And this article is so cool because it talks about, it talks about these atheist ministers who read the Bible and read it over and over again, and then it finally starts to sink in that it's really not good. There's a lot of really bad stuff in the Bible and a lot of contradictions, of course, and you know all that without reading it, but if you read it, you'll become so hardcore atheist, it'll just blow your mind. So read the Bible if you get a chance, beginning to end. And one of the things I want to do, and I won't get to do because, I'm going to die, but one of the things I'd love to do is to learn Arabic and read the Quran, because you're not supposed to. The way to read the Quran is in Arabic. That's part of the part of Islam. You're supposed to read the Quran in Arabic, and I'd love to do that. Yeah, like I'm going to get around to that. But in my heart, I'd like to do that. And this episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Audible.com is the leading provider of downloadable digital audiobooks and spoken word entertainment. Audible has over 75,000 titles to choose from to be downloaded to your iPod, MP3 player, and played back anywhere, anytime. Choose from books in every genre: science fiction, thrillers, drama, comedy, business, history, and more. Go to audiblepodcast.com/penpoint to get a free audiobook download of your choice when you sign up today. Again, go to audiblepodcast.com/penpoint for your free audiobook. So these ministers, read the article, it's really cool, are in this horrible, horrible position where their job is believing in God. They are full-time believers in God. That's their job, and to lead the flock. And now they've realized that there's no God. And they've realized this from good scholarly study and from their hearts. And now they realize there's no God. And, all these people are counting on them. And these people that are following them are really good people. And churches are filled with good people. Everybody in a church is good because most everybody is good. It's hard to find bad people. So they got these good people, and then you've got other good people who are lying to them. And there's probably people in the congregation in the congregation who know there's no God but still go to church. My mother did that for years. My mother did not come out of the closet as an atheist until she was in her 80s, you know, but she'd still go to church because she liked putting on a hat, and she liked that weird ass, you know, coffee jello that they make in New England, which I should tell you about. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a whole Penn Point on coffee jello. I'm going to do that after this. But and she liked, you know, the community, and all her friends were there, and, you know, they tied in with the senior center, and it was really boss and really cool. And I liked going to church, and I liked the people there, and I loved the youth group, and I loved studying and talking about ideas. And the only thing wrong with the church, the only thing wrong, was that there was no God. So my heart goes out, and read the article about these atheist ministers. My heart goes out to them because there's nothing wrong with anything they're doing except there's no God, and that's the drag of it.